Friday morning in Downing Street, waiting for the verdict on the Deputy Prime Minister's future. And by noon, her fate sealed. Sky News understands that Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister, is to leave government. I am literally getting that as I'm speaking to you. A decision neither Rayner nor the Prime Minister wanted to make, but in the end there was no other option after Keir Starmer's ethics advisor found his deputy had broken the ministerial code. In a letter to the Prime Minister, Laurie Magnus said she cannot be considered to have met the highest possible standards of proper conduct. Angela Rayner deciding to resign, saying in a letter to the Prime Minister, "I deeply regret my decision not to seek additional specialist tax advice. I take full responsibility for this error." Keir Starmer, in a highly personal touch, wrote back by hand, calling his former deputy a true friend as he accepted her resignation. He wrote, "Although I believe you have reached the right decision, you have given your all to making the Labour government a success." It was a controversial flat purchase in this block that cost Angela Rayner her job, after it emerged that she had incorrectly paid a lower rate of stamp duty on the seaside flat and owed the taxman an additional £40,000. She admitted her error in an interview with Sky News earlier in the week as she tried to fight on.
Well, I made a mistake based upon the advice that I relied upon, that I received at the time, and a leading expert has now said that advice was wrong. People make mistakes, but I conducted myself in trying to do the right thing, and I hope that people can see that.
But her critics clear she had to go.
We think it is really important that lawmakers shouldn't be lawbreakers, but also the housing secretary should be able to have her housing issues in order. If they're going to be putting property taxes on the rest of us, then they need to come clean about their own affairs.
It's clear Angela Rayner's position was no longer tenable. I just hope the government can now move on to help the millions of people in our country who are having a tough time. The cost of living is hitting so many people.
Soon after Rayner's resignation, the Prime Minister began a radical reshuffle with a complete rewiring of his cabinet.
Are you pleased to be Deputy Prime Minister, sir?
David Lammy, the new Deputy Prime Minister, moving from the Foreign Office to Justice Secretary.
Are you pleased to be Home Secretary?
As Shabana Mahmood was promoted to Home Secretary, tasked with tackling the small boats crisis.
Did you fail on small boats?
And Yvette Cooper moved to the Foreign Office as the government's leading diplomat. Angela Rayner out of government is not what Keir Starmer wanted. She is undoubtedly a massive loss. But in this moment of jeopardy, the Prime Minister has turned a crisis into a catalyst for change, and he has used it to completely overhaul his top team in an effort to reinvigorate a flagging government. Now, for months he's been under fire for being too careful and cautious, but today he has rolled the dice and changed the top team in an effort to reset the government and get back to winning ways. Angela Rayner no longer sits at this table, but she is bound to remain a powerful figure in the Labour Party and British politics. And as she departs for the backbenches, Keir Starmer will hope his fresh top table can restore some of his power too. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.